The day that you were born on is called your psychic number because it represents your mindset and how you think. If you were born on the 6th, the 15th, or the 24th, you are a psychic number 6. The psychic number 6 is known as the lover in numerology. These people tend to be extremely beautiful and very attractive to the opposite sex. They're known to have symmetrical features, lotus-shaped eyes, a very magnetic presence, and they're extremely charismatic. These people love their family. These people love their friends. They take their relationships very seriously, and they will go to any extent to protect anybody that they care about. They will do anything to protect or defend someone that they love or someone that they care about. They may not stand up for themselves, but if you mess with somebody that they care about, they will kill somebody for that. These people are very tribalistic. These people take a lot of pride in their culture. They can take a lot of pride in their race. They take a lot of pride in their family. If they have children, they're always talking about their children's accomplishments. And these people are very, very domestic type of people. It doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. This is a very domestic, home-oriented vibration. But the difference between a psychic number 6 man and a psychic number 6 woman is that the women tend to be more homebodies, while the men tend to be more hedonists. They spend their entire lives chasing women and chasing pleasures. And even when the psychic number 6 men get married, they're constantly going to be having affairs, and they're going to constantly find themselves in drama. Psychic number 6 men are incapable of being loyal. These people will go out to cheat on their wives. But psychic number 6 women, they cheat as well, but they don't look to cheat. They just get easily tempted by other men. Because psychic number 6s are suckers for beauty. These people hate ugliness, and they love all things that are beautiful. These people are extremely sensitive to the touch, and they get very turned on very easily, and they're very, very sensual, and they're very, very sexual. Psychic number 6s are known to be extremely slow. They think slow. They walk slow. They talk slow. Everything that they do is slow. And this is because they are perfectionists. They want everything to be perfect. They want to take their time to perfect everything that they do because they have very artistic ways of living life and a very artistic way of expressing themselves. They hate being rushed, and when they get started on a task, they don't want anybody to interrupt them because these people get easily distracted. This number gets distracted the most out of all the other numbers. These people do not do well in fast-paced environments, fast-paced careers, and they don't do well in relationships where they have a very fast-paced partner who's rushing them and is always in a rush and wants everything done quickly. They will shut down if they have to rush because these people, they do have anger issues and they do get very furious when people try to rush them. They're very much like Tauruses. They're extremely, extremely stubborn. This is one of the most stubborn numbers in numerology. If they don't want to do something, they're not going to do it. And the more you try to get a 6 to do something that they don't want to do, they're just going to keep digging their heels into the ground. 6s also don't like people fucking with their stuff. They're very generous people. Like, they're very loving, very generous, very responsible. If you ask them for something, they will give it to you. But if you touch a 6's stuff without their permission, they're going to be very furious. These people are also excellent problem solvers. These people are great problem solvers. And this is because they do everything slow, and they do everything in a methodical way. They do everything in a step-by-step basis. And they think this way, and they act this way as well. And so these people, they can do well in any job where they're going to be running into a whole bunch of issues that requires them to be solving the problems in a methodical step-by-step basis. These people are great nurses. They make great counselors. They make excellent teachers because they're extremely patient and they're very, very loving. They make great musicians. They make great artists. They make great actors. They're amazing parents. They're amazing friends. They're amazing partners. Even though a lot of them do cheat a lot, 6s cheat the most. But even if they cheat, they still treat their partner way better than most people do. You can be really loyal to your partner, but still treat your partner like shit. So just because you're loyal doesn't mean that you're a good partner. 6s may not be loyal, but they actually treat their partners like gods and goddesses. These people are very hospitable. They're very accommodating. They're very friendly. A lot of 6s tend to have very few friends, but they are well liked by everybody. And this is because 6s, they crave deep, meaningful relationships with other people. They don't just make new friends everywhere that they go, even though they're really nice to everybody. And people may think that they're friends, but sixes, they prefer to have deep, strong bonds with other people. They're not people that just want to make friends with everybody in the world. Because the friends that they make and the friends that they become friends with, these people are like going to be friends with them for life, and they're going to protect them, and they're going to do everything for this friend. These people are very service-oriented people. They get fulfillment from helping others. Another thing I'll say about sixes is that these people are rarely religious and they're rarely spiritual. And this is because they're naturally high vibrational. The number 6 is an embodiment of love, and love is the highest vibration. So sixes are the easiest to be pleased. They tend to be happy most of the time, and these people are extremely high vibrational. Usually people go to religion when something is missing, but sixes rarely feel like anything is missing, and this is why a lot of them don't really care about spirituality or religion, because they're already fulfilled. They're easily happy. They could just eat a good meal and be happy. They could just be in a fulfilling relationship and just be happy. All a 6 wants to do is live comfortably. They want to make enough money to live comfortably, and they just want to have that perfect spouse and have that perfect family. Sixes are very simple, and they're very easy to please. Even though the number 6 doesn't tend to be spiritual or religious, this is a highly occult number. This number is the most capable of attaining Christ consciousness, more so than all other numbers. And this is because they have the highest amount of sexual energy. Once they learn to convert the sexual energy into spiritual energy by raising the kundalini, they will be able to awaken their heart chakra, which will allow them to gain Christ consciousness. And they can express that abundant love to the rest of the world. And they can single-handedly raise the vibration of the masses. Sixes have the ability to have an effect on people that is so profound that they can literally be worshipped. You just being in a 6's presence alone naturally heals you. And this is because 6s, they embody love. They have very powerful energy. They have very powerful energy. 6s are here to express their love to the world, because these people have the highest levels of compassion for other people, and these people are highly responsible. They feel highly responsible for humanity, and so they're going to gain a lot of fulfillment from helping others and serving others and sacrificing themselves for others. But some famous psychic number 6s is Megan Thee Stallion, Martin Luther King, Sexy Red, Bob Marley, Drake, Shaquille O'Neal, Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, Sylvester Stallone, XXXTentacion, Ronald Reagan, Ray Lewis, Jennifer Lawrence, Ice Cube, Nietzsche, Napoleon, Leonardo da Vinci, Lionel Messi, Jennifer Lopez, Steve Jobs, and Bob Dylan. Now, if you would like a more deeper analysis on the psychic number 6, or if you'd like to learn about the specific type of psychic number 6 that you have, or if it's a different type of psychic number that you'd like to learn about, or if you'd like to learn about your life path number, your name number, your soul number, your personality number, or if you'd like to learn how to see into your future by using the personal year vibration calculation, click the link in my profile bio and read my book, Supreme Mathematics, A Complete Guide on Chaldean Numerology.